Hey, welcome, Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. And today we've got a wine from Costco, and it's the Kirkland Signature Chablis 2023. Chablis is a village in Burgundy. A lot of French wines it's 100% Chardonnay. That's all they do, is they do Chardonnay wines. And in France, a lot of the growing regions are literally named after the town and not the grape. You have to know. Saint-Cyr is Sauvignon Blanc. Châteauneuf-du-Pape is blends of Grenache and Syrah with maybe a bit more Vedra. So you got to know what's going on. In France, they lived with wine all their lives. Americans have a little bit more difficulty with it. But Chablis is Chardonnay, and to go even further, it's unoaked Chardonnay. There's no law saying they can't oak it, but they typically don't. But it has malolactic fermentation. Malolactic fermentation is changing the natural acidity inside of the grape from tart acid to rounded acid. And the reason usually you get malolactic when you're doing oak aging, but they don't here because these grapes can be kind of acidic, and this kind of tames the acidity in it. Take a sip. It's really a good wine. It's made by the winemaker for Maison Brochard. What's his name? They have it written down here somewhere. I got to find it. Here we go. Pierre Brissy, Brissy. They are the largest organic and biodynamic winery in Chablis. They're like the second largest in terms of volume. They are players. Now, the back label only mentions their winemaker, Brissy. They don't mention the domain. So what the relationship is, I don't know. And the back label says it's also grapes are sourced from the finest vineyards in Chablis, which is fine because these guys are players. They've been around I think they've been around since the 70s. They know people. They can get good grapes. So the quality of the grapes, even if it's not an estate wine, it's fine. And this is a AOC wine, which is the top level, but there are improvements in that level. Petite Chablis is the bottom level. That's the entry level. AOC is the solid one. That's all the rules and regulation. Then there's Premier Cru, and then there's Grand Cru, and it depends. The rules get tougher, and the area where the grapes come from gets smaller. But this is the regular old AOC Chablis. I'm going to take another sip. And for me, I always like a value deal, and usually it's 20 and above for these wines. This is $14.99 at Costco. When you just get a very good, solid, regular wine from a region, you're far more likely, in my opinion, to get a really good wine. Because if it's a inexpensive Grand Cru, it's like, why is it an inexpensive Grand Cru? They can charge a lot more for it. Where this AOC wine, they can charge more, but Costco only has 15% markup on it. So, and Costco sells a ton. It makes sense. So get the AOC, the quality you get a really good wine. You might get a really good wine as the levels go up, but you're kind of almost guaranteed for just the basic really good wines. And in most growing regions, just the regular good wine is usually a great deal. I took another sip. Okay, so Chablis used to be a big deal. I mean, you would see jug wines with Chablis on it in the United States. It was big. I think the English people loved it. And it hasn't been as big a deal. I've been reading that they've been having problems with weather in the in the vineyards for a long time, and they're just now getting back to being really, really in their stride. So it's time to get back in. And this, like I said, this is not an oaked. If you're not really crazy about oaked Chardonnay or getting tired of it, this is a good deal. This is you don't miss the oak. You get the flavor of the grape. And these wines can be acidic, but the malolactic did its job. And you do get that acidity that makes you want to take the next sip. As we notice, I've been taking the next sip. But that's not a bad thing, especially on an under $20 wine. Because you don't want to drink a $100 wine too quick, but at $14.99, yeah, take the next sip. I got to quit doing that and start talking more. So there you go. You got the Kirkland Signature Chablis 2023. Got a few years age in it. They aged it 1 year in the bottle, just in stainless steel. I mean, in stainless steel, not in the bottle. In the bottle champagne. So even though it doesn't have oak, it has plenty of aging, so the flavors all meld together. It's well made. They normally make organic and biodynamic wines at where Prissy is at, Pierre Prissy is at. And so this was a piece of cake for him, just coming up with good grapes and a nice, simple Chardonnay wine. So there you go. If you got somebody you know who's got a Costco membership, toss them $20 and tell them to go pick you up a bottle. They'll give you a couple. Well, either they have to give you your change back or you let them drink some of the wine. So adios, keep it cheap. This is the $14.99 Kirkland Signature Chablis 2023. It's 2 thumbs up. It's a delicious wine. So adios, bye-bye. I'll be talking to you later. Keep it cheap.